Hello, lovelies. I wanted to do a quick video check-in this week. If you have never read my blog, you have no idea who I am, that's totally okay. Some days I don't know who I am. If you'll go to jenlefforge.com, you can read along about all of my many adventures going on. I'm a runner, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I'm currently taking some time off from a 25-year career to travel and run and do fun things like record YouTube videos. So I don't know if this will be successful or not. I guess success is measured by how many people can maybe be inspired a little bit by me or by what I do or don't do. So I hope you'll come along. I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you'll the biggest thing would be if you think that you can't be a runner or an athlete and then you watch some of my videos or read some of my blogs and then you think maybe you can, then I'm in. Then it's worth every single second of my time that I spend doing this. So what I want to talk about today is my training update for the Star Wars Princess Half Marathon. Not true. Princess Half Marathon is happening right now. So if you're down there right now and you're watching this, oh my gosh, jazz hands. I'm so happy for you. But y'all, it is hot. So please, please, please make sure you're well hydrated. Take really good care of yourself. This is not the time to be a hero. This is not the time to do a PR. And if you have gone down there and you didn't train at all, this may be a good one to sit out. I always get very nervous. Ladies, you know I love you, but when people go down to Disney to run and they haven't trained at all, and we're talking about this kind of heat and humidity, it is a prescription for disaster. So please consider, for the sake of your own health, for the safety of those around you on the course, if you are not trained to run this race, please skip it. It's okay. For the rest of you, if you feel yourself getting overheated, you need to slow down and you need to consider a DNF. People do actually end up in the hospital with races when the temperatures are this warm. Okay, I'm done being your mother. We're going to talk about my race training this week. I'm not training for Princess Half. I am training for the Star Wars Half Marathon, which is the weekend of, I guess it's on April 22nd, down in Florida. I'm doing it with my best running friend, Sarah. Hi, Sarah, who is always extremely supportive of me and of the blog, and she's also super fun to travel with and run with. We're going down there with two other ladies that I have not met yet, but I'm super excited to meet. And I was pretty well trained coming off the Disney World Half Marathon, but I took a few weeks off. As some of you may know, I had the flu that I got down at Disney World. Now I'm back into it hardcore. I'm trying not to use technology as much when I run. I find that it actually, I don't know, it just bums me out if I worked really hard and I come back and my technology told me I was slower than I thought I should be, or whatever the case may be. Well, today was a perfect example of why that can be a little bit of a problem, because I was only supposed to do 8 miles. I somehow missed a mileage marker. I run on the Greenway here in the Atlanta area, North Atlanta, and I somehow lost track of how long I was running, and it was an out and back. And so by the time I realized that I had actually gone 4.5 miles instead of 4 miles, it was too late. So I ran 9 miles instead of 8 miles. So I guess we can make a little check mark with 9 and put a check in it. It went really well. I did my normal, I'm a Galloway runner. So what that means is that I do a walk run, walk-run intervals. I find that I don't get burned out that way. I really still enjoy running. It enables me to enjoy the race and to still afterwards have plenty of energy to go to Epcot and have a few drinks and ride a few rides, and it just makes for a better overall experience for me. How you time your intervals and all of that, I definitely would recommend you go to jeffgalloway.com. I'll put that link in the description below. But I want to show you really quick on my phone. I don't get paid by anybody to do anything. I'm completely unmonetized and unsponsored. So anytime I tell you guys about something, just know that it's just because I like it. But this is, hold please. Okay, this is the interval timer that I use. It is literally called Interval Timer. I think it was free. I'm pretty sure it was free. And if you just go to your iPhone and look it up, you'll see it. It looks like this on your screen. And what I do is I just programmed it for like 400 repetitions of 30-second repeats. Now, Why would I do that? If I'm doing 2 minutes of running and 30 seconds of walking, which is my current interval, why do I have it beeping at me every 30 seconds? I'll tell you. Frequently, I may decide that I want to take a longer walk break, or I'm doing really well and I want to run a little bit more, or it's gotten warmer than I thought and I'm really tired, or I'm just all of a sudden not feeling well. Maybe I want to run a little less. By doing 30-second intervals, I can change that on the fly just by listening to the beeps. So today, for example, it was starting to get really warm at the end, so I decided I wanted to switch it up and do just a minute 30 of running and 30 seconds of walking. Well, that just meant I had to listen for 3 beeps before my walk break instead of 4 beeps before my walk break. I don't like pulling out my phone and messing with it while I'm running. I find that really stresses me out. It gets me out of my rhythm. It's sweaty and everything is a big mess. So I really enjoy that interval timer. Galloway recommends the Gym Boss. There's a million apps you can get on your phone, but this is just the most basic, straightforward thing. And I just skip like the warm up part. So yeah, so you may want to check that out. So I felt really strong today. I listened to some podcasts. I listened to some music. Being out on the trail where I'm at, there's a lot of dogs. There's a lot of other runners, all varying levels. I know some of you, if you're just starting to run, you may feel a little insecure going out on a trail. Please don't. You're going to see people that have a lot of weight to lose, who are killing it. You're going to see people who are really skinny and yet are not very fit. So you can't ever judge by someone's body type what kind of an athlete they are. You're going to see dogs. You're going to see encouragement. I am a wave to runners person. I know that might surprise you, but when runners run by me, I feel like I get like energy points. I don't know why I think that, but whenever I see runners, I'm always like, hey, how are you? Good job. Sometimes they say nothing. Most of the time they say something. If I see a group of runners like I did today, I tend to like cheer and be super, super excited for them. So sometimes, especially if you're not having a great day, getting excited about other people's running can be good for you as well. So consider doing that next time you're on a path. And if you're one of those people that looks at me like I'm crazy, that's okay. I'm going to keep saying hi to you anyway. So yeah, had other good news this week. I have an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's hypothyroidism, which means that I will have to be on thyroid medicine for pretty much the rest of my life. It affects some other things as well, but my thyroid, as I'm getting closer to menopause, has been like this. It has been super out of control, and so my doctor's been a little frustrated, but my levels were all the same this time, so I don't have to go back for a year. That's very exciting, because going in to get your blood drawn every 3 months is not exactly fun. So that feels like it's all under control. I want to talk really quick about walking as your cross training. I added walking into my training maybe 3 half marathons ago. Forever, if I was training for a half marathon, I was only running, and then maybe doing like Orange Theory and strength training, but I wasn't walking. I love walking. It is good for my mind. I struggle with a great deal of emotional balance. And walking every day keeps that kind of more even for me. Also, it really helps me maintain my weight. I had about 15 pounds to lose not that long ago, and by walking every day was able to do that. So if I added in the walking and the running for this week, I think I was at right about 30 miles, which for me is a pretty high mileage week. But I felt really good about it. I felt strong, and I'm stretching a lot. So my IT band, which tends to bother me, isn't. My doctor has me doing stretches. Let me see. You know what? I might be able to show you. They told me not ever to do, well, I don't think I can show you on that. Okay, I'll do that in a different video. Never mind, you're not going to get to see the stretches because I just have this set up on my iPad, but I'll do that on a different video. So, but if you have IT band issues, you must stretch. You must stretch whenever you think about it. I stretch when I first wake up, I stretch before I go to bed, I stretch before I run, I stretch after I run. It's a really big part of it. So next week will be a backup week for me. I'll do just my regular runs during the week. So Tuesday, probably do 3 to 4 miles, Thursday 3 to 4 miles, and then just 4 to 5 miles on Saturday. And then the following week, I'll be up to my 10-mile run, which after doing accidentally 9 today will not be that hard. So If you are training for Star Wars half, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, especially if this is your first half marathon. Please tell me how your training is going. As the mileage starts to ramp up, it can get a little discouraging. Thankfully, I think most of us have good weather, but you may still be dealing with weather where you are, and that can be super frustrating. My longest treadmill run to date was 16 miles, and I was about ready to lose my mind. So if that's you, hang in there, and I hope you're enjoying the process, and that running it's not always going to be fun, but that it's something that is adding to your life, and certainly not taking away. So have a fabulous day.